And good evening, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. Hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. I just wanted a quick video out there tonight, and I wanted to show you something that Thomas over in the Czech Republic has captured. And to be honest with you, I think he's captured Gordon. For those that are wondering who the hell Gordon is, it's a flying saucer that I named on the channel. Long story short, I do live feeds. I film UAP. Been filming these Dragon UAP outside my window here for some time, and one of the audience called Gordon donated in some dosh, and we upgraded the phone camera so that we'd get better picture quality, right? Because I was just using a crappy Samsung J6 at the time. Anyway, phone got delivered 2 days later, unpackaged it. Was really grateful to Gordon. Of course, I went live, and as soon as we went live, we started capturing UAP like mad, and ever since, it's just been really, really good. And I did say to Gordon, look, first real decent capture we get of a UAP, we'll call it Gordon. And we did. We called this saucer Gordon. It didn't take long at all. And I feel like, back to the point of today's video, I feel like Tom over in Czech Republic has captured the same object. So we're going to find out, folks. We're going to find out. Like and subscribe to the channel, as always. We need your support. Support the public's evidence, support disclosure, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is Tom's video, Czech Republic. I've labelled it up as Saucer 1 because I feel like it's not a dragon, although there are dragons in the clip. And it's very similar, and I'm going to look at this one and then look back at my one and see if we can find the similarities between the two. But I believe Thomas was just having a relaxing time, sat on a bench, and he just thought, you know what, I'm going to pull my phone out and give it a go. And that's all it takes, folks. That's all it takes. And he's known about this for some time. He's been sending me really, really cool stuff that he's been finding online. Really, really good stuff. It's about time you pulled your phone out, mate. But to be honest with you, this is excellent. Let's take a look. And I'm going to just play you the full clip. It's a minute long. So we'll just play it in full and then we'll go over it. Tom did apologise for, you know, the shaky hand. And I get it, mate. I do some recording myself. It's quite difficult to, if you're holding your phone, it's difficult to keep a steady hand. There's one. Again, I'll go over it all. So no panic, no drama. If you do see something, obviously, keep a mental note of when and where you saw it. Let's see if I pick up on it. Yeah, I mean, straight away, that's odd. When I first saw that, I was like, what the hell's that? And then that comes around, and I'm like, okay. That's essentially a close-up of what I captured, I feel. But let's see. Okay, we're back to the start of the video, folks. So let's check this out and analyze this properly now. It really is quite good. There's some awesome captures in here, and it starts off quite subtle, and then as you saw it, you know, it gets a little bit more and more as we get into the video. So that's the first one I noticed. Around 16 seconds. There it is. Just way up there. Okay, not near the lens, way up there. Can't really tell if it goes behind there, but I'm sure it does. Does look like a fly, doesn't it? Just looks like a fly. And you can see how anyone would think that's a fly, right? But if you're one of those that think that's a fly, just keep watching, because you got to consider the fact that this is now flying in proximity with other objects, okay? And this is where you've got to connect the dots and be quite critical about the chances of that being related to these next objects coming along. And I see this all the time. For anyone who's watched the channel, you'll know that I state this all the time. The Dragon UAP are recon vehicles for other craft. And they do fly out in front. So here's two more. Now this right here is exactly what I feel I captured outside my window. See this here, the way it's tumbling? And it's got a white top. Yeah, Look at that. And the one next to it's a dragon. Yeah, the one next to it is a dragon for sure. Okay, but just going back through it, you can see how it's tumbling through the air there. Dragon UAP coming alongside it, flying in unison, boom, boom, boom. And that really is a fantastic capture. And this is straight out of Czech Republic, folks. Look at that. That's phenomenal. Mate, that's phenomenal. You can see it's got kind of like a triangular shape to it. And it just moves so elegantly. I use the same language because it does. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So they shoot above your head there and down towards the south part of the screen. And then another one. Another one. Or potentially the same one. It's double backed and checked you out. This is like a close-up now. Yeah. This is a close-up of what I captured outside. This is like two. That one or two objects. See how it comes out? You can see how it's like a boomerang, and that's how you've labelled it up as such. Honestly, mate. That is exactly what I've captured. Exactly. This is Gordon. Got to be in it. Wow. I'm just trying to establish the best one to enhance, because you know I'm going to do it. And that could arguably be a good shot there, but it's really flat, and then you can't really tell too much. So I'm just trying to see if I can find the best shot. I mean, this is a seriously good close-up, mate, of this thing. But I feel like this is the same one, guys. Let me know in the comments, especially if you've been watching the live. Like, what do you think this is here? To me, it just looks like my man Gordon. Very close. And we see it coming down the screen. Something very similar to this with the dragon. I'll just take that. I can't really. And you can see how it dips down behind this bush here. It's flying really low to the ground really fast. I just assume it's going through the ground. Look, behind the tree line. And one would argue, well, is it? But yeah, it is. It's not. Can't see it down here now in front of the trees. It's gone. Really, really good, man. Really, really good. That's also quite an interesting capture there, but you can only see it like I enhance this. We're just going to see the boomerang. We're not going to see the middle bit. And you can see there's one in the background here. If I just stretch the screen a little bit. Look at this chap. All the way back there, look. This is going backwards, guys. There's Gordon there, look. So as Gordon comes in, Hockey Puck flies right over. This is what I'm saying. They're never alone. They fly alongside each other. They work together. film the skies, guys. If you film the dragons, if you start seeing these fast zippers, there's every chance you're going to film the people or the things that are controlling them, guys. This is my hunch. Turned out pretty good so far. I mean, people have been doing really well. I'm proving it every single time I go out on the live stream, and this is no different. So this is a phenomenal capture, guys. Phenomenal. I just want to show you now the comparison between my capture and Thomas's there. Just to give you guys an idea. Let me know what you think. That's the real time. That's the real time. I'll play it again for you guys. Dragon. Saucer. And then another dragon comes up as well. And I'll just let it play till then. A really close capture. There it is. Boom. Let me know if you think that Thomas's objects are the same as mine. This is our hockey puck UAP. And it's not even close to the lens. It's just flown right in view of my camera. For those that are completely unaware of what I'm doing here, I've gone live on my mobile phone on the channel. I'm filming a tree line that's 260 yards away according to Google Map, where I've pinned it against my location. Too far for us to actually, if you can see how big the sticks are coming off the top of the tree here, and the leaves, I mean, there are no leaves. This was in February, but March or February, one of the two. But if you look at, there's no leaves, and if there were, a fly would only be the size of a leaf, maybe. So you really wouldn't capture anything with any kind of focus or detail from this sort of distance. But just going back to the saucer. And again, this is the lead up to my capture. So it's important we look at it, because with Thomas's, there was quite a few that zipped past. That's a bird. So there was a few that zipped past before the saucer turned up. 3, 2, 1, launch. And just going back through this frame by frame. Look, boomerang shaped object, white top. And look at the difference here. Is that not the same object as what Tom's just captured? Mine looks bigger, actually, because if you think about it, again, it's hard to really say because I don't know how far away this is from the bush, because in this clip, we don't see it come out of the tree line. We see it just go across the screen. It moves fast. I feel like it's twisting. I feel like it's doing that whilst it's moving across the screen. I feel like it's just turning, and that's why it's, you're getting different kind of landing at different points. And I also believe it's like this as well. It's like a triangle, and we're just getting it at different angles each time it moves across the screen. See what I mean? Not only that, it's sometimes it's vertical, sometimes it's horizontal, sometimes it's in between. It's really, but it's so fluent in the movement, guys. Look, I mean, seriously, really, really fluent in the movement. Just so fast. And like I was explaining in the live clip, that's covering a lot of ground. That's just done 100 yards in no time. Honestly. It literally has done 100 yards in probably a full second. It didn't take a full second to leave the screen there, but I guarantee once it's completed a full second, and it's not even pushing it. Anyway, that's insane to me. That's insanely quick. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is it close to Tom's? Is it not close to Tom's? I'm just going to show you one more now, guys, of the same object, but coming out from behind the tree line there. So you know that we've got point of reference. You know that it shouldn't be possible. We shouldn't be capturing anything. Maybe a bird, potentially a plane if it's flying low enough at the right angle. Here we go. And again, folks, the build up to it a few seconds before, you see the dragons leave. Same thing, same object, and this time it does come from behind the tree. You can see it's a little bit smaller, so it is a bit further back, which would suggest the first one was likely this side of the tree, but not too close to the camera, if you know what I mean. Probably close, a lot closer to the tree, but this side of the tree. Here you can see it's a lot smaller, and it comes up from behind the tree. Yeah, can't see it until here, till the first visible point. And then boom, up it goes. Turning, spinning, fast. Dragon UAP, flying out, boom, boom, boom. Not alone. And this is why we need to film the dragons, guys. This is why we need to film the dragons. Get your cameras in the skies, guys. Fantastic stuff. Thank you, Thomas, for sending that in, mate. Tomorrow we're going to go over, I decided, Larry, I'm going to save yours for tomorrow. I'm going to go over a lot of the Facebook evidence because you guys have just been fantastic. If you guys want to beat me to the punch, just click more on this video now to find all my social links. You'll find the Facebook group there. Check it out, guys. Okay, let's do the enhancements. All right, Thomas. So, yeah, you picked up quite a few Dragon UAP in that clip. And I didn't go over it with a fine-tooth comb because it's all about this object, right, which is the boomerang UAP, supposedly. And you see what I mean? Like, we're just getting the lines defined. It's showing kind of like two objects here or broken apart, maybe. I don't know. But this is the same object, man. Check that out. Look at that. You can see how it's got plasma over it as well. So it's hiding itself really well. But ultimately, it's this shoe-shaped object here, but real like saucer-like, you know? Not like our dragons. And let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments. Is this the same? Is my object? Is this what we're seeing? Czech Republic on the left, Wiltshire, England on the right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everyone. Keep your cameras in the skies, folks. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel, UndercoverETuk. Support the public's evidence. Support disclosure. Have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye for now.